This is a neural network for artificial intelligence. All right, so just take a look. It's built on layers. This is the Kabbalah. Here's Metatron's cube. Here are neural networks for a computer. The neural network for a human compares to the neural network for a computer. Here you go. So which came first, the chicken or the egg? You see, the brain itself is a language learning model. It is a predictive computer, right? It predicts what's going to happen next. That's why we have premonitions. This is why we have predictions. Because our individual neural networks are composed of like these type of maps. So what if when we see sacred geometry, when we see like Metatron's cube, side note, always get confused by Metatron's cube because it has straight lines and there is no straight lines in nature, end of side note. But when we see Metatron's cube, when we see the Kabbalah, are we seeing the blueprint for our neural network, for the collective consciousness? A human shared neural network refers to the concept of a theoretical system where multiple humans could directly share information and cognitive processes through a neural network, essentially allowing them to think together by connecting their brains through technology. Drawing inspiration from the way neurons in the human brain are interconnected and share information within a single individual. So it'll be something like Neuralink or like the Internet of Bodies. From Rand, what is the Internet of Bodies? You can pause to read the entire thing. The IOB is actually an ecosystem. It's a bunch of devices that are connected to the internet that contain software and that either collect personal health data about you or it can alter the body's functions. So it's like sending your body like downloads, like upgrades. You know how when it's time for you to upgrade your phone, you can just like get a download. You can just update your computer, update your phone. It's going to be the same thing like your body. Biohacking is going to be a thing. DNA hacking, encrypting DNA. Like, side note, this is a noteworthy side note. I believe the reason why scientists can't read like 95% of our DNA is because it's encrypted. But we already have the hardware to do this naturally. We have pineal glands. And then this made me think about telepathy. Telepathy in the context of neural networks refers to the theoretical possibility of directly communicating thoughts between individuals through technology that can interpret and transmit brain signals, essentially allowing people to read each other's minds by utilizing the neural network to decode and translate brain activity into meaningful information. This is something that our pineal glands do already, which is why, when you're so closely linked with somebody, you have a bunch of those jinx moments. So this is DNA code. Now you can see how DNA code is read. DNA, RNA, GAG, CCC, UAC. It's combinations, but with threes. Now here's DNA code sequenced into binary code. And computer code is 010101111000. Binary code or bio code is like ATA, TTT, GGG. It's the same thing. Now, when you think of alphanumeric, in a way, it's like the combination of both. So all that to say, you can see how similar our mapping is to AI, to computers. So when we look at the Vesica Pisces, when we look at Metatron's cube, when we look at the flower of life, the Kabbalah, are we just seeing the mapping for this simulation, for this reality, for our brains, like fragmented sparks of the Allspark? So you can see everything is ran off some type of like map, like the way that we speak and engage in conversation, the way that we think. When you view a child who's upon learning, they're in their language learning model phase. Like that's why you send your child to preschool, so that their map that they're starting off with their synapses. If you look at the matter of fact, I'm getting too excited and I should end here, but let me leave you with this. This is the synapses of the human brain. Now, the memory capacity of the human brain is equal to that of the World Wide Web, a petabyte. The internet is the brain of artificial intelligence. Is artificial intelligence connected to the Akashic records? When you get online, what line are you on? If your consciousness is streamed and AI can control thoughts, aka radio waves, then the internet of bodies has been in play. Was the internet created or found? Well, I think that's going to be all for today. I better head on out before I tell you some other things that might get my channel banned.